Hello, hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about Soundcore by Anker Life A2NC True Wireless Earbuds. So in this video we're going to be doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on the earbuds and the case. Then I'm going to put them to the At Home with Lucas test and tell you whether these things are absolutely amazing and you should buy, or I'm going to tell you maybe skip them, buy a different pair. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at these bad boys right quick. So at the top, you got the Soundcore by Anker. These are the Life A2NCs. This is an image of what's to come in the box. Now this is interesting right here, multi-mode noise cancellation. I've never seen that before, so big thumbs up for that right off the bat. Hybrid ANC, of course, this is the 2021 word, I should say. 35 hours of playback time, 6 microphones for clear calls. Right on, ski. All right, that's a cool little image of what's actually happening. Let's take a look on the side over here. Incredible sound, loved by 20 million plus people. Holy bejesus, people. That is absolutely incredible. Good job, Anker. All right, so you got a little bit more thumping sound. I love that. A little bit more about what's going on in here. Yes, people, they have an app. That is awesome. All right. I really like Anker. I think Anker is a very subtle, very lovable company that's not like boasting too much craziness. And they never seem to be getting into any trouble like Aki. I was afraid when Aki went down. I was like, oh no, is Anker next? All right, so here we go, quick unboxing. Not much going on with this box. It's very plain, very simple. I mean, it's funny how simple this is for, you know, some decently priced earbuds. So that's funny. Ooh, that is really tight. Strapped in there. All right. Okay, bunch of info. You're definitely going to want to read the quick start guide. These are very, very important because there's all kinds of weird little button presses that you have to do in order to figure out these devices. Okay, so I have no idea how large this is. I'm already guessing it is very large because of how it feels in the hand. Yeah, so that is quite large. I'm going to compare it to my go-to earbuds. Yeah, that is that's a big boy right there. That is a big boy. All right, so this is interesting. There is a reset button on the bottom. Wow, very, very interesting. All right, nice. I do love a good firmware update. Wow, a reset button on the bottom. That is very strange. Wow, there is a reset button on the bottom. Crazy. All right, let's take a look at the port. So I think this is the first earbud case that I've ever seen with a seal on the power on the port. That is very interesting. Wow. Okay. Now that they could push back and say that that's because this is completely water resistant. The case itself, I won't know until I crack it open. All right, let's talk about the case. So it's very, very smooth, soft touch-ish plastic. It's not quite soft touch, but it's extremely smooth, and there is a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of texture on here. There we go. There's a tiny amount of texture on here. Yeah, just enough to give it a little bit of joy when you're touching it, but it feels very, very nice in the hand, except for this part right here is kind of sticking out, and it's wow, that is quite serrated, or not serrated, but it's quite sharp. All right, let's crack this open. Boom. Wait, what? The earbuds are there? What's over here? Oh, I thought the earbuds were sitting in here. That is hilarious. Wow. Let me brighten this up a little bit. All right, so we got the earbuds inside here. Take these bad boys out. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. All right, there's a little bit of sticky stuff on here. Ooh, there are 3 pins on this. Wow, that is definitely different. Let me brighten it up once more if I can. There we go. Now we can see it. All right. So this is made out of some kind of like aluminum right here. It has a little shine to it, which is nice. This is made out of a plastic very similar to the case itself. It looks like that might be a microphone port right there, which if it is, that's going to make for some amazing call quality like they've been saying. Okay, there is the little wing right there that's going to lock into your ear and hopefully make these things perfect for any kind of running or fitness or anything where you're being very active. And of course, those come off and these pop on. Okay. Let's continue around this. You got the right, very visible right there. Looks like you have another microphone there for the noise cancellation. There's possibly another one right here. I don't know why my phone doesn't want to focus. Let me get rid of that. Oh, that's interesting. That is not a push button. I thought for sure that would be a push button. So that's probably going to be a capacitive touch button, I would imagine. And that's very obvious. You can actually feel where it stops. So that's going to be very nice for play, pause, and all that other stuff. So that's very cool. I like that right away. Okay, is that an indicator sensor for light? I'm not sure. Let's take off that. Ooh, look at that golden. Wow, that looks very, very premium. I should also mention that these feel very, very lightweight, extremely lightweight. Very similar to like the Jabra earbuds that I dealt with. Extremely lightweight. All right, so that is a circle right there. The new modern way of making earbud ports is more of like an oval. At least that's what I've been seeing lately. Let's take a look at the silicone itself. All right, so it's almost premium, but it's just not quite there. It's good. It's just not, I wouldn't say these are the best silicone earbuds right here. Yeah, that's kind of weak right there. And the overall silicone feel, it's just not premium. It's just almost there. This is gonna wear down and it's gonna get gunked up and you're gonna not like it. So that's where they could have gone a little bit more premium for comfort and for longevity. Yeah, you can even see the little seam right there. That is just really not the best. Very, very flimsy. Yeah, I give them a big thumbs down for the silicone there, and I'm gonna guess that this is probably similar right here. But nonetheless, they are very, very interesting looking. I like the shape, and I'm hoping they don't stick out of your ear too far. Let's go ahead and snap this back in and see. Let's see how it goes in. Okay, so it goes in. Oh, that's an indicator light. Okay, I like that. Okay, so my instincts are to pull this rubber here, which is very interesting. I've never had that before. And it looks like they just snap in. There's a magnet in there. Okay. Yeah, let's take this one off. All right. And then you just right back in. Okay, so that is probably my favorite way of taking out an earbud right there. I really like that. Typically you're having to do some weird maneuvering with like plastic and they can get slippery. This, I don't think this is ever going to get annoying. The only thing I can see is if you're doing it one-handed, you're pulling it out like that and then you have to switch over and put it in your ear. So that's where it can get a little bit dicey, and I'm not really seeing any other way of taking it out besides that. So Of course, you're going to get used to it. Even if it's weird the first time, it's going to get that much easier. Okay, so there's the indicator lights there. All right, okay, all right. So my first impressions are this case is a little bit too large. It actually feels kind of heavy, which is very, very strange because it's not that thick, but it feels super, super dense down here. The reset button, I'm very confused about that. I don't know if you hit it on accident, if it's gonna like wipe your whole system or something. So that's very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of case that could be cut off. They could literally make this case a quarter or half the size basically right there and get rid of all that back there. Of course, they'll push back and say that's where the battery is, blah, blah, blah. That's where the tech is. Also, let me see. Is it grippy in here? No, that's just plastic right there. So there's no sealing. So this is not for it being waterproof, basically. That's just an annoyance right there. I don't know why they have that on there. I wish that was not there. That's going to become something, either you're going to rip the whole thing off. They may push back and say, if you're out, sweating, it's not going to get into the port and corrode it. So maybe that's good. All right, let's see if this clamshell flips forward. It does not flip forward at all. Wow. Okay. All right. That's interesting. So there's 2 lights flashing and then there's 3 lights. Huh. That is very interesting. So 3 lights are on when you open it and then 2 lights. Huh. That's cool. All right. Okay. So first impressions are, I'm already going to downgrade this thing because of the case. I really don't like how much you have to hold the case down. See, I almost dropped it. How much I have to hold it down here and then open it like that. So I'm having to like rest it on my fingertips down here, which is kind of annoying. It could grow on me. I'll admit it could grow on me. This could become a great case that I really like. I guess this is a case where you would just squeeze it closed. But there is definitely no fun flipping it closed like some of these other cases where you can enjoy flipping it closed as many times as you want. And that is something that I think all these earbud cases should have. So, all right, so coming up, we're going to put this to the test and see if they become more annoying or if I fall in love. Let's find out. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention USB-C. That's what's up, people. Woo! Love that. Good on you. All right, I am fully suited up to go on a 20+ mile bike ride. I will be doing the ANC on the way out. Halfway point, I will turn it off. I'll go for the hear through. That way I can hear the cars around me and test how well it actually works. Also, all of this audio is being recorded on the earbuds right now. So that gives you a little bit of understanding of how the microphones are picking up my voice for recording video. I don't know if it's going to be the exact same for call quality, but I'll find out. All right, let's get into this bike ride. Okay, so I'm coming up on the halfway point. I have to admit, these are probably the best ANC earbuds I've ever used. The wind noise is almost down to a minimum, and it is very windy right now. Really can get immersive with the music playing. I'm listening to lane 8, so I'm getting some good all around vocals and bass and techno and all that stuff. So I have to say, these are the best ANC earbuds I've ever used. Also, the fact that you can change it from indoor to outdoor to, there's a third one. I had to switch it over to outdoor. Once I did, boom, 100%. If you're using these things indoors and outdoors, definitely switch over to outdoors when you're outside. It makes huge difference. Completely cuts out the wind noise. So 5 out of 5 stars.
for cycling with ANC mode on.
All right, I just finished a 23-mile bike ride at a 17.7 average speed, so I was going kind of fast, not my fastest I've ever done, but transparency mode is impossible on cycling bikes. You hear so much wind, it literally sounds like someone is blowing into your ear the entire time, but the ANC is so amazing, you barely hear the wind, you're completely immersed in your music or whatever you're doing. On the way back, I listened to How Did This Get Made podcast, and then I listened to Blue Mind on Audible and was completely zoning out into that. It was absolutely amazing. The only thing I don't really like is that these things are kind of big and they hit my helmet strap. So that is one thing to take note, is these things definitely stick out kind of far from your ears. So that's a little bit annoying. Also, I feel like my ears are plugged right now, like completely, like I'm underwater. So I don't like that. I wish that they would vent out so that your ears wouldn't plug up. But nonetheless, the sound quality is almost premium. It's really good, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's premium. The bass quality is definitely thumping for sure. So I would give these a 4 3/4 star rating out of 5 for sound quality. Good, but not the top. All right, I'm fully ready to mow the lawn. I have my electric mower right here, which is not as loud as a gas mower, but it's definitely loud enough. So in this mow test, I'm going to be turning transparency mode on. I'm going to click on voice because my little boy right here is going to be mowing with me. So I need to make sure I can hear him at all times if he yells out or says something to me. So here we go. We're going to do the mow test. I'm going to be listening to How Did This Get Made podcast. So I'm going to have it on a low volume and hope I can still hear everything they say without having to turn it up past medium, past the middle mark. All right, let's get into this mow test. Okay, just finished the mow test. Everything went great. I think these may be my favorite earbuds I've ever used. They are perfect for everything that you do, and I'm completely blown away with them. They literally sit in your ear and you totally forget they're there. I never have to adjust them or do anything. With the hear through, I was able to hear people talking, and it drowned out most of the mower noise, which is really, really cool. So even with the hear through on, I wasn't feeling like I was being bombarded by mower noise. I heard my How Did This Get Made podcast perfectly. Everything was awesome. So big 5-star for any kind of mowing, yard work where you're dealing with loud noise and you want to still hear people around you. So love them. Very, very comfortable. They're big, but they're very comfortable. All right, so this portion of the review, I'm going to be pairing these earbuds with my Samsung 4K TV. My kids are napping, so daddy is going to watch a movie, and I'm hoping that we have low latency and good lip sync, and of course, amazing sound. All right, let's jump into the TV test. Okay, wow, just finished watching a movie. The latency is perfect. It's so low. The syncing of the lips is amazing. Truly thumping theater sound in your ears. And you almost forget that they're in there. Like, they're so comfortable, they just sit in your ears. And it really makes watching a movie at home when you're trying to be quiet yet have amazing sound. Big 5 stars. Big 5 stars.
Hey, what's up guys? I want to talk about a sponsor that I have for this channel, Don Pablo Coffee. Yes, people, Don Pablo makes an amazing variety of coffee. I actually went down to Miami, Florida and modeled for his bourbon infused coffee. Yes, people, they have bourbon infused coffee. This is coffee for the people who don't even like to drink coffee. This is coffee for people who love to drink coffee but are bored of the normal coffees. They have single serve bourbon infused coffee. They have whole bean bourbon infused coffee, not to mention all the other varieties they have. They are a small batch coffee roaster. Now you're probably thinking, what does that mean? What does it mean? I'm gonna tell you, a small batch means you're gonna get a fresher bean. Yes, people, everything they roast is roasted smaller, which means you're getting a fresher batch. All the other companies roast in ginormous roasting contraptions, and that means you're getting it less of a fresh batch. So click the link down below, go buy some amazing coffee, and let's get back to the video.
All right, let's talk about these bad boys right quick. So I've been using these things for several weeks now, and I have to say, by far, these are my favorite earbuds I've ever used. Hands down, I'm gonna start off this review with a 5-star rating. Boom, that's it. All right, so let's talk about the case right here. So the case is, as we said before, way too big, and it does not get any smaller over time, but it has its benefits. The clamshell is actually really cool. You can actually just flip it open and set it down on your desk and pull out your earbuds and leave it open and then drop them back in. So if you're just gonna do some quick desktop work on your PC or your Mac or your Chromebook and you just wanna pull these out, put them in 15 minutes, throw them back in, close it up, grab them and go. Also, while you're doing that, you can be charging it in the back. So I'm starting to understand the value of a clamshell case. The lid just stays open. It does not flip forward, which is really nice for just setting them down like that. I do wish that it had wireless charging on the bottom. That would just make this so sweet to set it down on a charger and have your earbuds charging up while you, or your case charging up, I should say, while you're doing some work and listening to your earbuds. So the clamshell gets very familiar. It becomes something that you understand. And I actually like the fact that you can kind of toss the earbud back into the clamshell case. That by far is 5 out of 5 stars. And I love the fact you can grab these little ear wings and just pull out your earbud. 5 out of 5 stars right there. So this setup is not perfect. Like I said, the case is not perfect by any means. The fact that you have to pull this out, turn it all the way around in your hand, and then shove it in your ear is a little bit, it's too much. It's something that is kind of annoying, but you get used to it. It becomes familiar and it becomes a habit and it becomes very simple. But I do wish that they could have figured out a way to put the earbuds in a little bit differently so you didn't have to do this spinning action just to get them in your ears. Now, let's talk about the sound quality. So I really didn't notice a huge sound quality boost from other earbuds when I was listening to Spotify. I have it on the highest quality setting you can get for Spotify on my Note 10 Plus, and I really wasn't that blown away. I wasn't that blown away with listening to podcasts on Stitcher or on Spotify. Also, I really wasn't blown away with any of that until I paired these with my Samsung 4K TV, and wow, the theater sound that you get coming through these earbuds changes everything. And as a stay-at-home dad, as a father of 2, when those little guys go down for a nap, I can throw these bad boys in my ear and feel like I'm at the movie theater all over again and not worry about waking up my kids. 5 out of 5 stars for the sound quality of these bad boys. So you're not gonna notice a huge sound quality boost unless you're listening through something or you're listening with something that gives you that sound boost. So when they say thumping bass, when they say thumping sound, that's what you're getting out of these. There is a legit thumping sound, and it is not to the point where it hurts your ears. It's not to the point where it's annoying. It is truly amazing. So bass quality, 5 out of 5 stars. Sound quality, 4 3/4. I'm not going to give it that 5-star premium sound. That's going to go to someone else. That's not going to these earbuds. But when you're immersed in a movie, when you're immersed in a TV show, when you're able to listen to something at a decent volume and not wake up your family, 5 out of 5 stars right there. So that's a little trick. You can actually pair these earbuds with most smart TVs. It's very simple. You just go into the sound setting, you click on devices, and then you pair this with your TV. This paired seamlessly. It has a smart lid, so when you open it up, it will start the pairing process. I never had to use the reset button. I found that's something I was avoiding touching, and I never really bumped it or anything. I thought for sure I'd hit it at least once and cause a reset, but no button pressing or anything like that. Now let's talk about these bad boys for running. These are actually so nice for running because of this little wingtip right here. It grips your ear and stays in place. Now they do stick out quite a ways, so depending on your ear size and depending on your cadence with running, they may start to bounce around a little bit. They're fairly lightweight, I have to say. They're not the heaviest earbuds for the size, and I think that they sit in your ear so nicely that you kind of forget that they're there. For cycling, 5 out of 5 stars. The active noise cancellation on these earbuds, truly amazing. Whether you're doing yard work, mowing the grass, you're not going to hear your surroundings hardly at all. The hear through on this, 5 out of 5 stars. Truly amazing the way that you can do that. The only thing I don't like is when you are opening the app on your phone, you cannot see any of the settings of these earbuds unless they're opened, pulled out, and put in your ear. Then your phone will actually see the settings and you'll be able to adjust them. So I kind of don't like that feature. That kind of says that the earbuds are telling the phone what's what, and rather than vice versa. So the phone's not really controlling these earbuds. Touch controls. Let's talk about the touch controls. So you double tap for play, you double tap for pause. I found that to be super nice. I didn't ever feel like I was accidentally pressing buttons and activating things. Not to mention the fact that you can just hold these earbuds however you want, and the touch sensitive button is right there. So you're never accidentally touching it or anything like that. So 5 out of 5 stars for button control. I never really figured out how to activate ANC or anything like that. I never really even cared, because once I got it set up on the phone, the earbuds were just perfect, solid earbuds. Okay, so let's talk about the multi-mode noise cancellation. That is the creme de la creme of these earbuds. The fact that you can go in and you can say you want noise cancellation for indoors versus outdoors, mind-blowingly different. It's unbelievable. Outdoors cuts all the wind noise out like I've never experienced before in my life. These earbuds are truly amazing, and it's not until you use them for a little while that you start to pick up all the amazing features that they have and how they're going to work for you. Let's talk about the call quality, I should say. Call quality is truly amazing. The microphones on these earbuds are perfect. They pick up your voice exactly how you'd want them to, and people say that it sounds like you're talking right next to them. Truly 5 out of 5 stars for that. The microphones on this, the 6 microphones I believe that it has, they work as they should. So many other earbuds boast good noise cancellation, and it's not until I bought these earbuds that I realized that the ANC is a real thing when it works right, people. So I recommend these earbuds to anyone. Now, do take note that they are in a very large clamshell case, and they do stick out from your ear quite a ways. So you need to understand that these are not the smallest earbuds on the market. So if you're hunting for a small pair, skip these, go to a different pair. But if you have average size ears, these are going to work fine. They have multiple different wingtips, so that's cool. I do wish that they were a little bit more flush with your ear. Your ear sits about here, and then this all sticks out, which I found you could knock it down. Oops. You could easily knock it down and cause it to fall out of your ear if you bumped it with something. But other than that, these things are absolutely amazing. And I think when you find a pair of earbuds that work for you, don't listen to anyone else. Just go with them, because that's all that matters, is that personal experience with you and your earbuds. And I recommend these to anyone who wants a good pair of earbuds.
All right, there you go, true 5-star earbuds. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the At Home with Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 2K. Yes, people, on my way to 3K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your social media, tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube and they should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.